Good morning. This is the first of 3 mornings we're going to have here at the Riverview Marina here in Yorktown. Sun's already up. Slept in a little bit this morning. We've got loopers here as well, other loopers. That is Boat Time, Journey, Good Day Sunshine, and Wild Goose. And us, that's 5 of us, all loopers here. Pretty windy since we've been here. It's calmed down a little bit overnight, but still breezy, and the wind is supposed to pick up today, plus rain later on. That bridge right there is a bit noisy. The vehicles going across it, especially when trucks go across it, it makes a fair amount of noise. And yesterday, just before sunset, there was a loud explosion sound from across that bridge. We figured it was a ceremonial cannon that went off at something going on over there. Just beyond Yorktown, right over there where you can see those 2 naval ships docked. That's a naval weapons facility right there. That might have something to do with the explosions we've heard. But Yorktown is a really neat, clean little town, super historical. Definitely worth the stop here.
Hi, we're Mark and Mel. After raising 4 amazing daughters who are now raising our 12 grandchildren and helping people on land in the real estate business for over 30 years, we're now realizing our goal of a year-long adventure cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Paradise. This is a 6,000-mile journey through waterways that include the Atlantic and Gulf intercoastal waterways, Great Lakes, Canadian heritage canals, and inland rivers of America's Midwest cities. Join us as we navigate over 100 locks, explore cities large and small, and experience an unforgettable journey through America's Great Loop.
They have a free trolley here that we took a ride on yesterday just to kind of get the lay of the land, and we did decide to get off at the Yorktown battlefield and took a look at that. Didn't see the whole thing. The battlefield itself is a driving tour that you do yourself, which is about 7 miles long or so. And we weren't prepared to walk that because we got there on the trolley, so we might go back on our bikes and do it on our bicycles, weather permitting. But we stopped at the Visitor Center and Museum, and that was really neat. Good facilities here. They've got nice clean restrooms and showers for boaters, and the downtown area here is just really nice.
The Brits that were taken over.
American Revolution Museum over there, and we're on top of one of the redoubts, protective area that they built to protect this area during the Revolutionary War.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm relaxing here on a park bench in front of this probably at least 200-year-old building behind me, which is the current post office here in Yorktown. And just wanted to share some of the hassles, trials, and tribulations that you go through when you're trying to do this loop and do normal things that you would normally do at home. I ordered a couple things from Amazon, and they promised delivery here yesterday, and I thought that would be no problem at all because we're going to stay through tomorrow, so they'd have one extra day. If it was a day late, I'd still get it today and be able to leave tomorrow morning. Well, I get a notification yesterday that it's been delayed until tomorrow. So they say your delivery is not coming until Thursday, which is in this case tomorrow, but we're leaving early tomorrow and we can't change that. So, and I'll probably never be back here. So I had to call Amazon. They don't have an option for you on their website to cancel an order under these circumstances. But I called them. I told them that if they can't get it here today, I can't take it. They said no problem. It's scheduled for tomorrow. I had them do a rejection. They set it up so it would be rejected when he tried to deliver it. That's the way they described it to me. So anyhow, they not more than an hour or so after that phone call, I get another notification from Amazon saying my package is being delivered today. The one I just said to cancel because it's going to be tomorrow. So no, it's coming today. So I call Amazon back and I explained the situation, and it was very difficult to get them to understand it. The young lady I spoke to thought I was trying to cancel no matter how I tried to explain it, but finally I got it through to her. I want to cancel the canceling, and she assured me that that had been done. And fortunately, we were out getting provisions quite a ways from here. We Ubered into Newport News for a couple things, including provisions and a doctor's appointment for Mel. And just as we were arriving back via Uber, we get a notification that our delivery is out for order, or our order is out for delivery, like 9 stops away. So I thought, I'm going to go and I'm going to be right there when the Amazon guy gets there. So they had me, the marina asked me to have it delivered, care of the marina, but here at the post office. That's why I'm here. So I rode my bike up from the marina, just a few blocks, got here just a couple minutes ahead of the Amazon guy. He shows up with one package and it's not mine. And I said, do you have any more packages? I'm expecting a package. He goes, no, that's the only one. And so I told him the situation, and then I showed him the order on my phone, and then he pulled up his phone, looked at it and said, well, I actually have that, but it's been canceled. I'm not supposed to deliver it. I said, well, I'm the guy that ordered it. I'd like to receive it. Can you please deliver it to me? So he did. I got the package right here. And I just decided to sit down and relax and enjoy this cool afternoon here in the breeze before I head back to the boat. And thought I'd tell that story. Well, we made it to Horn Harbor Marina today, and covered slip was all they had for us, so unfortunately our Starlink will not work while we're here, but we've got a good, decent 5G signal on our phones for mobile hotspot. And this is the lowest clearance in a marina we've ever had with a covered slip. It's about a foot, I think, from the top of our mast there with the anchor light on it to the clearance over on that side. So pretty close. Had to fold down our antenna, no big deal. But nice and snug, and should be a nice calm night tonight. And we'll be heading out tomorrow. Also right next to us here is a really neat old sailboat. Dusty and dirty, but otherwise looks like it's in very good condition. Of course, no mast. There's where the mast goes. Maybe somebody's restoring it, or just about done restoring it, possibly. Nice looking boat. Good morning from Horn Harbor. This is Horn Harbor Marina. Family-owned marina we found that had a very reasonable diesel price, and we got ourselves a covered slip for the night. We are in, I don't even know what towns are nearby by name, but we are kind of part way between Norfolk and Annapolis. So there's a good idea of where we're at geographically. We're going to head out on the Chesapeake Bay again today and travel to Reedville, about a little over 40 miles today. Should be a nice, calm, beautiful day for cruising. Well, we are now underway from Horn Harbor to Reedville, and late yesterday when we last checked the weather, it showed that it was going to be very, very calm out here, single-digit winds, 1 foot or less waves, but that's not what happened. We're looking at, I haven't looked at the actual weather just now, but it's got to be in the 15 plus to 20 gusts, something like that, mile-per-hour waves, or mile-per-hour winds, and got at least 2 foot waves going on, maybe bordering on 3. The only saving grace is that they're going to be on our bow, hopefully, all the way. So we're going right into them, so that'll make it a little more palatable. It's also a lot more cloudy than yesterday's weather forecast indicated, but so far no rain. Just a bumpy ride. Pretty manageable when it's coming on your bow or even on your stern, as long as it's not hitting you on the beam.
So we debated whether to stay here, but because it was kind of rough out on Chesapeake and it was rainy, and we wanted to see what this little town was about, we stayed at the Free Dock. And it was really interesting. We got to go and explore the town, which is not much. No provisioning. There's a little ice cream store. There's an amazing museum. And, of course, this restaurant here, and right at the end of that pier. And, the history was amazing. We loved the museum here, which was, of course, donation only. So let's show you that.
Well, good morning from Reedville. Very rainy morning. Very peaceful, quiet, calm night though. Very nice. We're at the Reedville Market free dock. A really nice dock here. We're out on the T-head, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slips you can get in from the sides. That's the restaurant right there, Reedville Market Restaurant. Had dinner there last night, very good. We had the mahi special. Haven't really checked the weather yet this morning, just got up, slept in a little bit. It's actually about 6:30. And we're gonna decide very quickly here whether we're gonna travel today or not. Next stop is Solomon's, Maryland. And that's one stop before Annapolis. Reedville's a great little town, very quiet town. Almost no businesses right here in the downtown. Well, almost no businesses, period. But they do have a really neat fisherman's museum. This restaurant's very good. And there is an ice cream shop in town as well. And a free place to dock. Rainy morning still. It's about 8:20 or so, and we're just getting ready to shove off here pretty quick. Light rain. Just had a conversation via text with John and Bonnie on Slancheva, who are out in the Chesapeake right now, in the area we're heading, and they said it's not bad. It's just 1-footers on their stern, so following seas, so it should be nice. Just emptied the trash and heading back to the boat to start the engines and get underway. Well, we just departed Reedville on our way to Solomon Island, or Solomon's Island I think it is, and it's about a 42-mile trip or thereabouts. And it is raining. It's raining kind of a medium rain right now. We're staying pretty dry in here. The good news is that it's the weather out there, the waves are like 1 feet, and they'll be on our stern. According to reports we got just in the last hour live from boaters we know they're already out there. So maybe adjust this course here a little bit. We're still in an area where no wake is preferred, and we're still warming our engines anyway. And we'll get up to speed here in just a little bit after we pass a few of these boats. There's the Haba, oh man, I can never remember that name of the fish locally. Mandarin. There's their fishing fleet right back there that catch those fish. And I'm sure Mel will talk more about that in the video. Here's a bunch of birds sitting on that old dilapidated dock right there. Here's our view out the front. Obviously with the isinglass closed, the visibility is hampered a bit, but not badly enough that we're not going to see anything we need to avoid. There's that fishing fleet back there through a very foggy isinglass. Bunch of big boats that fish for manhedron. I think that's it, manhedron. That's the name of the fish. Anyway, off to Solomon's.
We were so in love with these small towns scattered along the Chesapeake, but we could only go along the east side. And thank you so much for reaching out to us at Solomon's. We had some fans reach out while we were anchored. They saw us out in the anchorage. We love to stay longer in these towns, but we couldn't because we were headed to Annapolis, Maryland
in time to get a mooring ball so we could see the Blue Angels above. And we knew it was going to be crowded for the celebration of the graduation at United States Naval Academy. So thank you again. We hope we can come back and stay longer. These little towns along the the west side of the Chesapeake were amazing. So thank you so much for your welcoming spirit. We really appreciate it.